So can you tell me how did you apply? Again, the same things from starting. Email about Capgemini.
So it was an on-campus drive. I had done my that it was a I had done on 31st of August. I had done my return. Then we got a mail from our college that you got selected. We had received a list. My name was there. Then I start preparing for my interview. Within 2 to 3
So,
days,
first of all, regarding the written, uh,
yes, sir.
in the written round from the course, maybe you would have seen, there were videos about games,
Yes, sir.
right? So, how was the experience with the written round in terms of playing games? Can you tell
So,
us?
so I think it was the most easiest part of the Capgemini exam. We are just getting worried about like what will happen. It will give good on. I think it is more or less easy. Instead of solving 5 into 2 and 10 men are working simple interest, it is better to play the game and crack
But
the exam.
that is easy because you got selected. Right. If you ask somebody else, no, he will say, "What is this bullshit?" They ask me five, still I am not getting selected. The reason being, because let's say there are 10 puzzles or 10 questions in the game round, right? Let's say you took on average 4 seconds to solve it, right?
Hmm.
And somebody solved it on average in 6 seconds, right? So both of you solved correctly, but obviously they will select you. Eventually, the end game is that let's say 100 people give the interview, right? And that's basic. So out of these 100 people, they will select 40 for interviews, right? And then out of those 40, they will select 20 finally, right? So that is
Oh.
more or less the same thing. So let's say even if you are playing games, so let's say if you had practiced all of those games already from the quizzes of Prep and Star, right?
Yes, sir.
So which is why you were able to perform better, because maybe let's say somebody who had not practiced it, they are asking them, let's say this puzzle round wherein you had to move boxes, right? He doesn't know the rules of that game, so it will take obviously more time for him to understand how to play the game itself, right?
Yes,
Correct.
sir.
So doesn't matter. Let's talk about the interview. Can you tell us how the interview was?
Yes, sir. Firstly, she had asked me like, tell me about yourself. I introduced
Sorry.
myself.
Sorry. How many people were there in the interview?
I think no, sir. It was like firstly you have to do your technical. Only one man was there. If you're selected for technical, then you will go for an HR.
Okay, so later point in time, not
Yes, sir.
okay. And interview was hosted on which platform?
So on super side,
Okay, Super said they had
super side.
interview video also.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is good. Perfect. I got it. Then how did the interview start? Can you please tell me?
The one ma'am was there. She was asking like, tell me about yourself. I introduced myself. Then, what was your favorite topics, like favorite subject? I told data structures and DVMS, but she didn't throw me one question from that. I want that she asked me about data structures because I had prepared well from data structures. That, but she didn't ask me anything. Then she asked me about my project. My Capgemini interview was completely on my project. She had
Hmm.
asked me questions from Python, what is Django framework, and all of these. I have my questions from that also. Then any certification courses was there. I had
So
tell that
by then, did you do complete your Prep and Start certification?
yes, sir, I had done, but I forgot to take.
Mention
But I forgot to email you that send my
certificate.
certification.
Okay, but anyways, what is more important is you had the knowledge.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Then
Python, she asked projects, Python, what were tell me the questions. I think you are looking at your laptop reading in.
yes, like tell me about yourself, my project. Do you know the Python, a tuple, difference between tuple and what?
Sets, dictionaries.
Tuple and dictionary, I think.
Correct.
Then certification courses. Then she asked me, do you know Java? So then I said, no, I'm not much familiar, but I know a basic knowledge. Your hobbies. It was like a 30-minute interview only. My hobbies and mostly questions from my project. And do you have any public speaking experience?
Okay.
That's it.
So majorly, I think they spoke about 10 minutes, approximately 10 minutes about your
Yes,
project
sir.
out
Yes,
of
sir.
the 30 minutes. Like maybe applications of project, how many team members,
Mm-hmm.
how did you use Python, what were the libraries involved, and all of these things, right?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Okay. So which is why, projects are the most important thing. What a lot of people don't do is, they don't do projects and they wait till their final year. So final year, last semester, and already all the companies will visit in the first semester of the final year. So most of the
Mm.
people do not have projects or have mini projects which are not good enough. So
Yes,
what
sir.
we are also thinking is this year we will also introduce artificial intelligence and machine learning projects also on our website. So that would be helpful for most students. HR questions. What did they ask?
Firstly, she had told me like, show me your ID card from your device. I had already prepared that I made my one folder, all my 10, 12 semester mark sheet, Aadhaar card. I saved on one folder. I showed her. Then about myself, have you faced any under pressure condition? How your friends or parents will describe you? Are
Hmm.
you willing to relocate night shift and all? That's it.
Okay. So okay, I think Capgemini interview was a little easier in comparison to TCS interview.
Yes, sir. It was too easy for me, Capgemini.
In comparison to TCS,
To
but
digit TCS.
so that's perfect, Sakshi. I hope that you have your Hexaware interview also, and you
Yes,
clear
sir.
Hexaware as well.